This is where you get your news without the bias, just the facts. Today we have South Korea. So South Korea's military has shrunk by 20% in the last 6 years as the male population is dropping. Crazy story. So South Korea's military shrank by 20% to 450,000 troops, largely due to a sharp drop in the population of males of enlistment age for mandatory service in the country with the world's lowest birth rate, a report said on Sunday. South Korea has the lowest birth rate, and that's directly reflected in their military population because all men have to serve a minimum of 2 years in the military in South Korea. So when their numbers drop, that means the birth rate is definitely dropping in South Korea. The dramatic decline in the pool of available males for military service is also causing a shortfall in the number of officers and could result in operational difficulty if it continues, the Defense Ministry said in the report. The report was made to the ruling Democrat Party member of parliament whose office released it. South Korea's military has steadily declined since the early 2000s when it had 690,000 soldiers. So 690,000 25 years ago, down to 450,000. The pace accelerated during the late 2010s, and there were about 563,000 soldiers then. North Korea is believed to have an active duty military of about 1.2 million. So compare that. North Korea, their rivals, their neighbors, conflict neighbors, has 1.2 million soldiers. South Korea has about 400 and something thousand soldiers. In the period between 2019 and 2025, the population of 20-year-old males declined by 30%. A 30% decline in that age group of males. The age when most men who pass a physical exam enlist for military service. So it's an 18-month-long service that they do. The military has cited improved capabilities as a key reason for shortening service periods made possible by a military alliance with the United States and the development of a defense industry that has become a major exporter of arms. This is wild. I was just having a conversation with one of my Korean friends last week, and we were talking about South Korea's low birth rate, and he was talking about back in 2020 during all of the different policies and you had to stay away from people and everything that happened. It was really dramatic in South Korea because young people weren't meeting each other at all. So there was a significant decline in birth rate since 2020. South Korea is one of the world's fastest aging societies and has the lowest fertility rate in the world at 0.75. So for every person that's there, they produce 0.75. So you don't even have a replacement level of population, which signifies the average number of babies a woman is expected to have during her reproductive life. Its population, which hit at a peak of 51.8 million in 2020, is expected to shrink to 36.2 million by 2072, according to a government projection. Why is this important? It's important because while South Korea might have the lowest fertility rate and have the lowest birth rate, it's important because we're seeing it on a huge scale, especially in westernized countries, United States and Europe. Now you have other countries like India that just surpassed China in the most populated country. There it's a different story. But we have these Western countries that have these big issues of fertility rates and birth rates that need to come up. And it affects other industries like military and other organizations. And we're going to see what it does in the United States and other countries, or if we can get the bell curve to shape up a different way. Don't forget to share your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with a friend. I will see you next time.